Hi guys, Mike back again with another Spectre Operations update. Well, I say another, this is the second Spectre Operations update. The first being my kind of introductory video to the game. Those of you that aren't familiar with Spectre Operations, it is a tabletop skirmish game that is set today, basically. Ultra modern warfare, although kind of encompasses everything really, kind of kind of in the modern warfare theatre, if you like. The Spectre Operations is provides its own range of miniatures, Spectre miniatures, which is easily findable on the internet. And they do a really vast range. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you an update of some miniatures that I've painted and just have a little bit of a look at what I've done so far and some plans for the future. So this is, just the rulebook. So I picked up a load of miniatures. They didn't come in this box, but I just put them in this box. But they do a huge range. I'm really kind of interested in some certain themes. And what am I interested in? Let me get my little book. I've written things down. So I am interested in there's various faction types, if you like. So I'm interested in doing a kind of a criminal kind of cartel type setup, and Spectre miniatures do a range of miniatures that are specifically like criminal. They call them the criminal element. There's a range of miniatures from like cartel, like drug kind of guys, and then you've kind of got your good guys, if you like, various agents or deniable operators, tier 1 operators, and I half thought about doing some sort of Middle Eastern type scenario as well, with some kind of insurgents, like kind of ISIS type stuff. All the miniatures are metal, and they come in these little blisters. So this is a criminal element chap. So this is the SMG Alpha guy. So you can see, really nice quality miniatures. Really like them. There's another criminal element commander, but really nicely detailed. Paint up really nicely, I think. Criminal element Bravo. Do a huge range. The single pack miniatures tend to retail for $2.99. This is part of the cartel. El Quemador, the burner. I had to Google it. So that's part of the cartel. What else do we get? I think that's it. Then we've got some insurgent chaps. So I've got some insurgent commander. And some insurgent sort of troops. Yeah, sorry. Single pack miniatures, $2.99, and the double pack miniatures are $4.99 roughly. There's an insurgent with a stinger. That's cool. And then I kind of picked up some good guys, if you want to call them good guys, some deniable operators, which are cool, and got some tier 1 operators, which are like the top tier, like Navy SEALs or undercover special ops type guys. And there's like a grenadier chap, but really nice. And I just picked up some scenario miniatures as well, just because. So there's one they call the blackmailer, and the chap with the briefcase is the banker. So anyway, the idea is that I'm going to make a game board, 3x3 I think I'm going to do, and what I'm looking to do is some sort of like dock scene. I've been inspired by something I've seen online, and I am really keen on doing a kind of a dock where there's drugs being dealt, or like people trafficking, or something like that, and building a scenario around the game Spectre Operations around that scenario. So there'll be a warehouse, and there'll be like shipping containers and all that sort of stuff on this board, which I'm quite excited about doing. So they're just the bases. So that's the kind of pile of miniatures I picked up just for fun. So yeah, some of the ones I've painted. So this is from the hostages. You get a pack of 2 hostages. So quite like these. So I've just gone for a kind of a urban style base. So that's one of the hostages with a black sack over his head. and that's the other one. So they come in a pack of 2. Got pleased with those. Hands are bound, all that. So that's that. And then I painted up one of the cartel. So this is the cartel enforcer. So he's like the boss. He's huge. I mean, it's 28mm scale game, but you know, you can sort of see the hostage compared to the enforcer chap here. So he's a big guy. And then I painted up some criminal element people. So these are the criminal element alpha, I think. So in their boiler suits. I actually the miniatures are supposed to, you're supposed to get 2 different ones, but I actually got the same one in the pack. So I didn't actually contact them about that, but I will at some point. And then last but not least, just for the moment anyway, this is another criminal element chap. So I think he's, yeah, shotgun. So criminal element shotgun chap. So I'm going to bolster my criminal element forces with some more miniatures. So yeah, that's the plan. Hang on a second. I've also got to bolster my my table, the table I want to make. I've started to buy some bits for the table. So I'm going to go for some MDF scenery. I've not really done this before. This is from Knights of Dice. This is the Century City range with shipping crates. So I'm going to build some of those and paint them. I've bought MDF miniatures in the shape of foreground stuff before, which comes ready painted, which you can you know, paint or weather as much as you like. But I haven't tend to bother. That's my dead man's hand stuff. But I thought I'd buy some bare MDF stuff and paint it up and see what it looked like. So I got the shipping crates. I picked up a pallet jack and some pallets. This is part of their waterfront range, still Knights of Dice. So that looks pretty cool. So we'll see what that comes out like. And again, want to paint them up. And then got the shipping containers. These are the refrigerated version. They do a non-refrigerated version, and this is the refrigerated version. So I think you get 2 shipping crates across kind of 4 sprues. So we'll have a look, see what they look like. Yeah, 2 containers. It's right there. So yeah, I'm sort of, you know, hoping to build some of those over sort of the Christmas break. So that is my Spectre Operations plan. And yeah, I'm really excited by the game, actually. It's just really intriguing, and I like painting kind of, you know, kind of real world, you know, miniatures, really, you know, just sort of something a bit different. And those of you that watch my previous vids, you know, will know I'm heavily into the Space Marines. So, so that's quite cool. See, I think this is scaled correctly, actually. So this would be me, and this would be a Space Marine. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's yeah, painting something a bit different is always good fun, in my mind at least anyway. So that's a little update for Spectre Operations, which I'm hoping to, like I say, build a table for in the very near future. And I will show you what I'm doing when I get around to doing it. So that's it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.